Screw it. We can start without Marco. We don't
We're
need him.
starting without Marco.
Marco went
That's-
to...
Fuck, He
Guys,
wasn't here last time.
Marco
That's a
went to go
power
get
move.
water. That's why he can't see his camera. He asked if it was okay if he could go get water. Oh, he's back now.
And while it may be okay, it's completely unacceptable.
Well, I guess Marco's back. Well,
Sup,
Well, now that
fuckers?
he's back, it's my turn to go get water.
Wait, we're just.
Wait,
where's my
he
favorite
left.
streamer?
No, I'm still here. I'm grabbing a Gatorade for my Gatorade.
Nick's getting some Gatorade. Damn.
Oh, they
I
added
can't
virtual
afford
backgrounds
Gatorade.
on
He's one of those
Discord
people
now?
that he drinks Gatorade all the time. He's like, you know what? I'm such an athlete. I drink Gatorade all the time. Even when I wake up in the morning, I don't sip a tall glass of water. I sip a tall glass of Gatorade.
I just chug Gatorade. That's a
I
thing.
mean, I also
that we
did
can get, by the way.
drink one of these today. So,
Oh, what's that?
just a giant water bottle.
Oh, I thought there was a special liquid in it or something.
I had 4 cups of coffee with breakfast,
That's not good for you.
none of which I paid for. I mooched all of it.
Hey.
That's very good for you.
Yeah.
Hey,
Corporate
look,
business right there.
Food always tastes better when it's free. I mean, it's just...
$3.99, baby.
Exactly.
Some people say it's psychological, but it's physical. It's a tangible difference in the food. It just
is.
knows sometimes, you know? Exactly.
It is. So
Okay, well, we're live. Everyone's seeing us live.
What's
oh
up?
Lord.
Live, yes. No mistakes. We can't make any mistakes. There's no stammering.
All right.
None of us can slip up words, right? We all got to
I
focus.
I
We-
would never.
No stammering.
And
No
Preston,
stuttering.
No.
Yeah, I already explained the Preston. I already explained the
If we were to put this podcast in front of like a speech professor, they would give us a 100.
They would. Our
For
entire
clear
podcast,
communication.
we're going to have a thesis. We're going to have, oh, fuck.
It's gonna be it's a hamburger style.
we have to cite our
hamburger style
sources.
essay.
Yeah, we
Hamburger
just
style
we have to
essay.
cite our sources. We have to be absolutely perfect in our delivery. We got to make sure none of us interrupt each other. What? Nick?
MLA 7. Make sure MLA 7.
Oh, true. I mean,
MLA 9, bitch.
nah,
Get the
Chicago.
fucking
Chicago.
times.
You guys are in
Yeah,
college.
I'm in APA Chicago.
Chicago?
Yeah.
Anyone? No one fucking... Dude, imagine fucking busting out MLA on your college essay. The teacher's gonna fucking fail you. They're like, what the fuck is this, Marco? You're like, Mrs. Sampson told me
Mrs. Sampson?
MLA was the format.
But MLA was
Yeah.
the way to go.
MLA was the way to
Fun-
go.
Fun fact: the actual format is just don't cite your sources and take credit
Mm.
for everything. It's
I
worked
like
in the
that.
past.
Nick's like, of course, that makes perfect sense.
No. Sorry, I'm watching something because there's a reveal going on That's the reason that I was late because I was gonna watch this, but it came out later than I thought it was going to.
Are they revealing the next Smash Brothers game?
Smash 2. Everyone is here.
No, it's actually for the fighting game that
Smash
I play.
2 Electric
Smash 2,
Boogaloo.
everyone else is here.
just Waluigi, though.
No, so it's a brand new roster, but it's like 5 characters. Because they took all like 80 whatever from the other game and just said no, they're not going to be in this one.
But yeah, so we actually I don't know if Mark. Mark hasn't been on in a
I've been
while.
on a podcast
Are we on-
since towards the beginning. I've been in rehearsals for Big Fish, which opens this weekend.
Oh, so you've
which
been
is-
rehearsing for your musical.
Yes, it's very exciting.
That sounds
My
very
first
Big
show-
Fish.
The first show I've been in since May of 2019.
Tell us more about Big Fish, Mark. I'm really interested in what Big
Yes,
Fish is.
please do.
So Big Fish it's based on the movie Big Fish. So
There's a movie called Big Fish.
yeah, it's a Tim Burton movie.
Oh, okay.
It stars
Oh.
Ewan McGregor. So
Oh,
Number
Oh, so the
um,
movie's better than the book.
So okay, so Big
Is
Fish.
is there a book?
I have no idea. I think
Oh.
so.
Okay.
So Big Fish is it's a music. Basically, the plot of the story. There's 2 different storylines, kind of. It's about Edward Bloom, his wife Sandra, and his son Will. I play Will, and Edward is slowly dying of stomach cancer. However,
Lit.
I knew.
However, Will just wants to. Will has never really understood his father because his dad was a traveling salesman and would come back and tell all these crazy stories about like meeting mermaids, meeting giants, working in a circus, getting shot out of a cannon 800 miles to go to meet the love of his life, like crazy shit. So it's a good time. It moves back and forth between like these stories and then present day, and you see Edward slowly deteriorate as his son gets more and more frantic about trying to figure out whether he will actually know who his father was. However, if Will wasn't such a little bitch baby and was just like, yeah, Dad, those stories are really cool, there would be no issue. Like, they're really, it's just that Will's being a little whiny ass bitch, which I understand why I was cast, because I'm very good at that.
I love the message in chat. Big Fish is just future tense Baby Shark. Like, it's the sequel to the song.
Oh, I completely forgot we were streaming.
But it's in a musical format.
Sharks aren't fish.
Yeah, that is the only issue with that.
Hit Immortal and Val today, feeling good.
Yeah, they.
Uh-oh.
You know,
Well, sharks are a different kind of fish, but they are fish.
But no, Big Fish, I'm very excited.
Yeah,
it has really
they're
good
not
music.
Fish, they're sharks.
The cast is fucking
Big
awesome.
difference.
It's gonna be awesome. So yeah,
Sharks
come
are
see
just
Big
big
Fish.
fish.
Even though
Wait, how long have you been doing that? How long have you
rehearsals for Big Fish started the first week of October.
Holy shit.
So
Oh,
we've
I thought you said
been at
August.
it for a minute. No.
Damn, you've been out here grinding. You've been learning about the big fish. You've been big fishing it up in the Emerson Theater.
That's
There's
like
a
a
reason
month,
why-
right?
Yeah, it's like a month, pretty much.
It's been a little over a
Okay.
month, yeah.
I can't wait to see it.
But you can't. You physically can't. See.
I'm not gonna.
What do you
see
mean?
it.
Campus,
What do you mean? I'll prove you
people
wrong.
who aren't-
I will drive down to Emerson.
People who
Oh.
are not off campus cannot
It's-
come to the show.
it's up.
It was
Oh.
a big debacle.
Wait,
For
really?
some fucking reason.
Why not?
So basically, the school is just like, oh, COVID shit. Even though M Stage, our main stage, like shows, anyone can come. They don't check this, they don't check that, but anyone can go. And one of the M Stage shows is happening 2 floors above us, in the green while we're in the Semmel. And anyone can go to that, but I have to like register my family to let them come to
Oh.
the fish.
That is dumb.
You,
Oh, that's weird.
you hate to see it.
But Moss and my parents will be there, so they will
Oh.
all witness Big Fish.
You know,
Nice.
I was gonna say that now that we're into like November, that like, you know, the weather's changing for us. I was gonna say that, but I realized not for Preston. Preston's in California. The weather California
Yeah.
is in a hyperbolic time chamber where the weather does not change,
It's-
and you're stuck in a time loop where it's always 65 degrees Fahrenheit over there.
I'm surprised. You know what? I'm
it's pretty
surprised.
static.
I'm surprised you've never seen Dragon Ball, have you, Cary? I'm surprised you said hyperbolic time chamber.
I know I haven't.
Cary recites the entire plot of Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
You know,
Hey,
Exactly.
do it right now.
I'm not
Do it
familiar
right
with
now.
it.
I love Dragon Ball.
But yeah, no. So Preston, Preston's out here. It was really weird
How
because
did I
like
enjoy the tornado?
I don't know if Preston, if you have the same thing, but I always associate, because, you know, I've lived in New York my whole life. I've always associated colder weather with the sun setting earlier, and so it was really weird when like I was in California and the weather was still warm, but the sun was still setting earlier, and I was like, oh, this is weird. Like it doesn't feel right. when
Must be
you're just
fucking
like-
nice.
Yeah, I think it's different for me because I came from like North Carolina, and I went from North Carolina to California, and in California it was actually a lot cooler, and I came here in like the
Also
end of
3 hours
September,
behind.
beginning of October, and then like as soon as I'm settling in and getting used to it, like then the whole time thing hits.
Yeah.
I lost the words for it.
I
for some
felt like
reason.
Mark
I
was
just-
about to say, well, Preston's 3 hours behind us, so the sun sets 3 hours later in California.
I mean, it
Bro,
does.
the
Because-
sun sets at 4:30 here in
Because-
Boston. It
Because
fucking
that's
sucks.
how time works, you know? I mean, I studied math in college.
Yeah, I mean the sun's setting at like right around 5:30, 45-ish here. So
Yeah.
it was really weird last night because we went out for like Chinese food, and the sun had set by like 5:30. And I was just this is weird, especially because we spent most of the day doing like pretending to be in the field,
Wait,
as one of the people I was with put it.
wait, how cold does it get in like in Albany, Nick? Because I know, like, well, okay, I didn't know this. Apparently, like, my dad brought this up to me that like I was visiting, well, I was visiting Tristan at Cornell, and Cornell's like an hour south of us, and I came back and my dad was like, "Did you feel like it was a little warmer because it's a little south of here?" I was like, "A little." I don't know if that's even like
Well,
true,
the
but
main
like,
the main reason that we know awful winters was because you know how bad. Am I Are we supposed to say where
Central
we're
New
from?
York gets bad.
It's
Yes,
bad.
One of the
It's
We
worst.
get
because
snow.
it's mainly because of Lake Ontario.
We get snow.
Boston, cold as hell right at 3:45
Yeah.
when the sun is going. You're damn right, sir.
But
It is the Great
Albany's
Lakes.
farther away, so it's probably is about the same temperature, maybe a little bit warmer, but we don't get as much snow.
I'm
I
at
mean,
two
that's
pieces
good.
of gum
I
right
hate-
now.
I
I'm
hate
moving
But
on.
snow's not that bad. I don't know.
I
like
hate-
the snow.
I personally hate the winter.
Listen, okay, let's
Snow-
listen, okay?
Snow in the city.
You don't
sucks.
want to be out there. You don't want to be. Listen, snow. Yeah, I get it. Oh, snow sucks, man. Cold. Okay, you don't want to like be in California where you've grown up having never experienced a temperature below 50 degrees Fahrenheit, and you just grow up being weak, and you live your whole life just like you're like a weak shell of yourself. So whenever you get hit by a cold blast of air, you just die. You know, like you don't
One
want
of my
to.
friends.
You don't want to be that.
When we were here
mean-
freshman year, she's from Arizona. It got down to 60 degrees outside.
Oh no.
She came in full winter gear and was like, and I was like in shorts and a long sleeve. I'm like, Izzy, what are you doing? She's
Yeah.
like, I've never experienced weather
That's-
below 60 degrees before.
Yeah.
It is funny.
I'm like, holy shit.
Yeah, no, that
It's
is
like
always funny.
it's like two completely different worlds. Well, also Arizona's awful. Arizona's like the average temperature is like 98, like all year
That's
round.
not true. Arizona's amazing.
Bob, when it comes to-
It's
when it comes to
great.
heat. When it
Got
comes to heat.
scorpions there.
Yeah.
It's giga hot.
No,
That is cool.
the main reason I think it's great is
Gigahot.
because like it just stays warm year round.
Yeah, but- okay.
So like
but-
even when
I
it's
like the
cold, it's
cold.
nice and
I
warm.
think it's a little too hot. I don't know.
It's so weird because I hate the winter. I actually hate the winter. Like I really don't like the snow.
Big
But
man
I-
Nick can't deal with the cold.
But I also hate being super hot as well. So like at night, I can't sleep if it's too hot in my room. Like it's almost impossible for me to sleep. So like I need it to be cold. But like the main reason is because it's so much easier to get warm when you're cold than it is to get cool when you're hot.
Exactly, which is why I think winter is
So-
better. You can bundle up where it's hot. You can only take off so many clothes.
Yes,
and
but that's
you
okay.
feel
No, but that's
miserable.
not
But
true.
what
You're
I'm
sweaty.
what I'm hearing is that like Nick would really like somewhere where it's like 75 and sunny year round.
Yes, I
And you
would.
can.
Like
If only
If only.
there was a
Only
city
If only
that was
Preston knew a
75
place.
and sunny year round.
Perhaps it started with L and ended and has it's two words. You know, L and A. Who knows?
yeah,
Something
but I
like
San
also wouldn't want to.
Diego.
I also wouldn't
Oh.
want to live somewhere where the air quality is literally.
Yeah,
garbage.
LA sucks.
Just San Diego.
Fuck LA. San Diego.
I mean, isn't
so
that
much
just-
What about
better.
San Francisco?
I feel like it's a bit northern. Where
I
don't know,
couldn't
how north
tell
is
you
it?
how San Francisco is, but what?
I know,
LA,
like,
LA's like
No, I'm talking
LA's
about San
like 2
Francisco.
hours north of.
Well,
Yeah, San Francisco is like 5 hours north of LA
Yeah, so like
because
I
it's
think
like an hour north of Monterey, and Monterey is like 4
like,
hours north
if
of
you
LA.
if you go pretty like Northern California gets snow sometimes, isn't it? Like
Yes.
yeah, so like I don't know how north you want to get into California.
well, I was gonna
You,
say
you
more
just want to
like
live in San Diego.
There you go.
I was gonna say more like
Point blank period.
like North Carolina or Virginia is weather that I'd really like because I've been there before and the weather's there. Like yeah, it's hot during the summer, but the falls and the winters are beautiful. Like they chill at like 50, 60
But it
and
just gets
around
I
there.
don't know, man. It's just like being hot is way worse than being cold. Cuz like it's just like you're
Well, okay,
you can
but also the,
Yeah, I used to agree, but now I don't. Because like there's no point where it's like, oh my god, this is way too hot, I'm gonna die. And it kind of just feels like you have a blanket on at all times, and it's just like, this is not that bad.
I disagree. It doesn't feel like you have a
And
blanket.
and worst comes to worst, you heat case a corpsman shoves something up your ass, and you're good to go. You know.
See, I was looking at my phone. I didn't hear anything until I heard Preston say "shove something up
that's
your
okay.
ass,"
You
and
know,
I really was.
Good old silver bullet. Huh?
exactly. I will
Saves
say
lives.
though, the thing is like
It's the
one
most
thing
accurate way to gauge temperature.
one thing I don't know, man. I don't know if you guys feel the same way. One thing I do
Yeah,
not like
how
about
do
summer.
you segue from rectal
No,
thermometer?
no. one of the things I do not like about summer is the fact that like indoor places will just crank the AC where you go inside and you're freezing and you walk outside and it's like what Nick's like. I think Nick loves it.
Well, would you rather be sweating your ass off
No, I
all
think it's-
summer?
But just the
No,
contrast
I
is
think
so
the
severe.
Opposite. I think the opposite. When places blast the heat in the winter, it's fucking unbearable.
Well, because especially because you're usually wearing long sleeves or pants or.
Well, like I'll go sit in a classroom, right, and it'll hurt to like blink.
But isn't
My
that the
eyes will hurt.
but isn't
because
that the
of
same
how
thing as-
fucking hot and dry it is?
Isn't that the same thing as what I'm saying? Just like the contrast is so severe.
No.
It's just like
No.
The
No.
temp-
Oh,
Okay.
oh, there's AC. Wear a sweatshirt. Oh, I'm wearing a sweatshirt.
But then you're
Fuck,
walking.
it's
But then
hot.
when you walk outside, you're like, I gotta carry this sweatshirt around in 90-degree weather, I guess.
Just
But-
tie it around your waist and look edgy and cool.
Exactly, hipster.
I've been
mode.
Like
trying
a
to make
hip
a joke
middle
for like
schooler.
30 seconds,
Yeah.
bro.
Too bad, Nick.
Wait, what did
I
Nick
was,
say?
I've been trying to make a joke for like 30 seconds.
Oh, wait, tell us, Nick.
Never mind. No.
No, tell us. I'll
I was
laugh
gonna
for you.
I was gonna say it was a SpongeBob joke because the temperature stays at 62 degrees.
Let's see, I can't laugh at
Nobody
that.
touches me, thermostat.
But like, I'm not even kidding. Like 62, specifically 62 degrees. I don't know why it's so perfect for all year round.
62.
Yeah,
Listen,
62
isn't there a
degrees.
whole-
It's
I
so
enjoy the
perfect.
60s and
What,
70s.
what is your ideal
Mid,
room temperature?
low.
Everyone, just put your ideal room temperatures out there, okay? Just let's have a
62
This
degrees.
is easy.
let's just have a heated debate about what's the perfect room temperature, okay? Let's just
No,
62
like
degrees.
there's one answer.
what?
There's one answer, and everything else is wrong. 69 degrees Fahrenheit.
I hate that. No.
People-
It's
It's
perfect. It's
When the,
perfect.
Okay,
when the
get that
AC
guy.
worked here,
Stop it! You're typing in Celsius. Stop that.
When the AC
Yeah,
worked
that's
here,
not
I
allowed.
kept my room at 55 degrees.
55?
Sometimes 50.
You know who uses Celsius? Communists.
People who didn't land on the moon.
That's
the moon.
what the C
okay?
stands for. The C stands for
Yeah,
communism.
they don't use
for communism.
they don't use freedom
The
time.
C stands for can't land on the moon.
Yep.
Okay, I do think the space race is hilarious though, because like by every metric, Russia won, and we just set up an
We-
artificial finish line past that, and we're like, we did it.
The USA.
won the space race.
USA.
And it's just like very and Russians just agreed. They're like, damn, they really just won the space race. And the Russian government is like, hold on. What do you mean? We did all of these feats.
Yeah.
And they just well, and they went that's it?
Yeah, that's right. Fuck you. You're not America.
That's true.
That-
I
that
remember.
is
Okay, so
true.
there was I saw it was a Corridor Digital podcast where because they had like they got beta access to like the special like it's called I think GPT-3, which is like a special open AI type thing, and it's basically just like you can like feed it a question or anything, whatever, and it'll like gather from the internet. It'll just like it's like an AI that just I don't know does that shit.
Yeah.
And so they like gave it a prompt, which is like I guess like here like the craziest things that'll happen in the year 2035. And one of the things that the AI gave back was Canada and the United States have merged into one country called the United States. And it's just like, damn, that's you
Let's
know what?
go. Let's
That's
go.
perfect.
USA. USA.
USA
Even
is
better, it
like
could
You
be
literally
like
have
the
an Italy.
I
You
mean-
literally have an Italy flag in your background.
And I have a
Marco.
Sicilian flag literally right on my chair.
If we were to like take over Canada and Mexico, we could be the USNA.
U.S.
That's not a
United States
United-
of North America.
No, United States.
of
North
America.
Yeah.
I don't want to say, but I don't
Oh,
want to
yeah.
say USNA.
It's
I wanna
true.
say
It doesn't hit
USA,
as hard.
USA.
Doesn't hit
Well,
as hard.
Just saying.
The four beats of USNA doesn't sound that
What
bad.
about
USA.
Central America? What about it, bro?
Watch us take over the whole
Wow.
continent. Then we can be United States of America. Of
Why
We can still be
Honestly,
the United States of America.
the last thing Central America
The entire
needs
thing,
is
top to
more
bottom, is
US
just America.
intervention.
That's true.
What are you talking about? Last thing it needs. It needs
Honestly,
more.
That's the last
Everything
thing.
use more American
Let's
intervention.
just depose more dictators and see what happens. It can't
Mm.
stay unstable forever.
Jesus.
USA.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? USA good.
But I am pro foreign intervention.
I thought
like
you were
if
about to
a
say pro Fortnite,
presidential
and I was about to be
candidate
upset.
in the next presidential cycle, if they're just like, yeah, I just want to like go to war
They
and like
threaten. They,
kill people.
they
I'm,
threaten.
I'm gonna be like,
I don't
They-
think
they have
anyone
my
could
vote.
say that and get elected.
They have my vote.
president. No one could say
that's
that nowadays.
that's
and get elected
literally
president.
that's literally what Trump said. He's like,
They're
I
gonna
I get elected president. We're just gonna take
we're
out
gonna
ISIS.
invade
And I'm just like,
Canada. We're gonna invade
very well.
Canada. Fucking crowd erupts like just.
What's wrong? Why do we need to take over Canada? What's wrong with Canada?
I mean-
They need help, bro.
No,
They need
I mean,
help.
listen,
They're
Canada.
communists.
Dude,
Just look at their healthcare system
Why are you
and how
talking
happy
about
they are.
communism so much, Preston?
Canada
There's
wouldn't
no reason
even.
for it.
Canadians wouldn't even realize they were being taken over by America.
You're either American or you're communist.
Wait, can we just like cut off Mexico and just like shove it into the sea and cut?
That
off
would be-
Canada and
no,
shove
that
it
would-
into the
No,
sea?
you see, that's what's gonna happen to California, unfortunately.
No one would be. That's not an unfortunate thing, Nick. I feel like a lot of
True.
America would pitch in. There would be a mass migration, just millions of people just flocking to the border of California to help, like, saw into the ground or
No,
drill into
if
the
we
ground.
need to get rid of a state,
Yeah,
it
because
needs to
now
be
we just-
Florida. Florida needs to just like drown.
It
and
is
just,
the
like,
most
move into the
aesthetically
sea.
pleasing state to
Yeah.
remove. You know, just
We
like
can
this-
get rid of. I think
no.
we can get rid of Florida and just really not really notice any major flaws.
Well, so the great...
Honestly, we can, like, if we just flood the peninsula, it can just be like a Puerto Rico times
a
two.
giant. It can be a giant pool. It will be the
Well-
world's biggest.
Because
Yeah.
That's what I was gonna say. That's what I was gonna say about California. Because if it just breaks and goes off towards Hawaii, it can literally just be Hawaii
so
too.
let's
Another
swap
tourist
Florida
destination.
for Italy. We just move Italy over here and put it where Florida is supposed to be.
Yeah.
Yep.
That'd be epic.
And do we want more Italians on the East Coast?
Hey.
I mean,
oh.
New Jersey's bad enough.
Their food is
New
pretty
Jersey's
fire.
the Northeast. New Jersey's the Northeast.
I'm
And
just
on the
saying
East
that
Coast.
We need
it
we
would-
need more
it would
Italians
be
in the
like New
South.
Jersey
we need,
Part
we need,
2.
We need Italians in the South.
yeah.
Have you guys seen?
something
Have you
like
guys seen
that.
how Mussolini pronounced spaghetti?
No.
No.
Oh my god, it's amazing. I'm not even gonna try to say it. I wouldn't even nail the pronunciation. Just I'm just throwing it out there.
For all my anti-Italian rhetoric, though, I would very
Oh.
much appreciate an Italian grandma. So
Yeah,
Damn right.
Marco's like, yeah.
I got two
True.
of them,
You need
bitch.
those recipes,
hey,
bro.
you're a lucky bastard. Okay,
Hell yeah, I am.
I wasn't
Hell
I wasn't
fucking yeah.
blessed with Italian grandmas. So
Actually, wait, I'm curious. Wait, like, what have you delved into like your ancestry, Preston? I don't know if you. I think you've told us before. Like really
yeah,
long.
they're
ago.
all like German.
Right. Okay.
Every
yeah.
last one of them is German
German
and American.
and mostly American.
American.
No, like literally every last one of them like immigrated from Germany, moved to the Midwest, and it's been American for like 5 generations on each side.
So that's unfortunately that's still Germany.
There you go.
Like
No, that's American.
full blood
My-
American, bro. Full blood American.
My heritage is American. Like you can't call it German because like they were away from Germany. The German culture and the culture that they were living in was like vastly different, especially because like well, I mean they were both really imperialistic, but like the Americans won both world wars and
back to back.
Back to back. Back to back, baby.
Yeah, we take that back to
Yeah.
back.
yeah,
Wait,
and the only genocide we committed was Native Americans. So
The next-
All right, we
pre-
don't,
the
but
next
we don't talk
president-
about that.
The next president.
exactly, but we can just brush that under the rug because we won both world wars, right?
Imagine
Preston, listen.
somebody-
It's not a war crime if we win the war. If we win the war,
Exactly.
we get to brush it
That's
under the rug.
that's what I'm saying. It's only a war crime if 2 things are true. You lose the war, and there's like video or photo evidence of the
Pixar
consequences.
didn't happen.
What
Yeah,
about
Guantanamo Bay.
Picture no war crimes.
what about you, Nick? What's your
Guantanamo Bay.
have you delved into your ancestry?
What square?
So
what
one side,
square?
my mom's side of the family is
Exactly.
very Italian. Up until my grandma, it was full Italian heritage.
Oh.
And my dad didn't know until very recently, actually, that his family is very German, but he thought he was Italian. It was really funny because we figured it out one night because my dad tried to make spaghetti like one day, and he was like, my mom thought it was so weird because he was putting like sausage and pepperoni, and it was in it, and my mom was like, that's not spaghetti, that's not how you make spaghetti. It was like, yeah, it is. That's
Putting
what my
like
family's
German
made for years.
sausage. It's like
That's how my family's made spaghetti for years, bro.
wow.
Made of sausage?
Yeah.
Mark wasn't
What the
listening.
fuck?
That was the
So
whole
it's
point
more-
of the
Yeah,
joke.
you
So-
put
So it's more like goulash instead.
That's
I
not
mean, you-
Italian.
Exactly.
you put like Italian sausage in your spaghetti sauce, right?
No. Sometimes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like you have meat with your spaghetti, right? It's not just red sauce and
Well,
noodles.
yeah, but you put like meatballs and sausage in, like you can put them in there, but
Mhm.
like a lot of people usually just have it in spaghetti and red sauce, and then they don't like have it so like the sausage and like there's pepperoni like in it.
Who the fuck puts pepperoni in red?
Yeah,
It's actually-
no,
it's
that's
not
weird. That's weird.
That's fucked
I
up.
I don't care.
You
I
can
don't care if
put-
it tastes
no,
good.
You can
It's
put
weird.
pork. You can put pork, or you can put sausage.
Well, pepperoni is pork.
All right. Well,
Oh.
not fucking pepperoni, like actual pork.
I'm tracking. I'm tracking, right? Pepperoni, bad to go, right? Even if it tastes good, it's just weird, right? And we're trying to eliminate as much weird as we can within our diets.
And so pepperoni is something you start with.
Well, I mean, I put it on my pizza, but like that's it.
Do you have pizza a lot?
Unfortunately, more than I should. Yes.
Hey, but that it's good.
Preston was. I expected a yes because the last podcast, Preston, and even like in between
Yeah.
podcasts, and we were just chatting offline. Preston dropped
I'm
two.
probably getting
Press-
the exact same
Wait,
order
wait, wait.
today.
Preston has twice in 2 days. Preston has dropped 2 different Domino's meal coupons to me. He just told me like, "Hey, Cary, fun fact. Here's this Domino's coupon that you can like."
No, it's
Yeah,
the
deal.
same one.
Oh,
It's
okay.
the same one.
He just told
And
me twice.
It's fire. It's fire. It's amazing. It's the best I've found. And it comes with a gift because I'm not big into drinking soda anymore because I have coffee and water. What more could you want,
True.
right? So I'm not drinking. Oh, and of course, I found out I'm getting old because I drank a red wine and I wasn't
You
like,
didn't
oh, this
hate
is
it, you
fucking
didn't hate
disgusting.
it, you
Yeah, I
didn't
know.
hate it.
I was like, oh, this is quite good. I'll have 2
Preston's
bottles.
aging it. Preston's
But-
maturing, everybody.
I am.
Oh,
I
He's
am.
no.
turning into it. Look at Preston
He's-
growing up.
Have you even drank yet, Marco?
I get by. Oh my god.
Oh, whoa.
Besides the wine tasting in Italy, no.
Wait, you
I
did
see.
wine tasting in Italy?
Yeah, we went to a vineyard. We did a wine tasting. I despised every second of it. All of
Yeah,
them tasted bad. My dad was like, "This is some of
yeah.
the best I've ever had." I'm like, "This is
Yeah.
awful." I'm like, "These
See?
olives are fucking fire, but everything else."
Bro,
the
I'm
wine was
telling you,
garbage.
the Italians have shit that doesn't taste good down to a science, bro. Like olives, like green olives, you eat them at
So-
first, and you're just like, these things are fucking disgusting.
I didn't
Right?
understand
Like
what
the first time you have them when you're like young, you're like, oh, these
Yeah.
things are fucking nasty.
You're like,
And then
"Wow."
you eat them, and you get old,
Oh, and you
and
don't
you're
wanna
like-
stop.
like 20, and you're just like, these are supposed to be disgusting. Why
Wait,
are
this
these
shit's fucking
hitting?
amazing. Wait, why?
You know why? Why is this shit hitting? And then it's like wine. You have it at like, you know, like 14 because your parents give you a sip, or in Marco's case, 20, right? Because you're 20 now, right?
Yes, I am.
Okay,
I have
okay.
been since August, Preston.
I had to make sure. But yeah, no, like, in Mark, like, you drink it and you're like, no, this is dog shit. And then you have it enough and you're just like, what? So you're telling me that this is like 12% alcohol and is still palatable? Very
because
well.
my friends were my friends were actually trying to figure out, they're like, what would you like if you were
White
to have
Claws.
your first drink? What would you drink?
White Claws. You're a basic
No.
white bitch. You
I
would
don't
love
Yeah.
White
like.
Claws.
I'm not a seltzer person anymore. I don't drink anything carbonated.
Well, Pink Whitney.
Pink fucking Whitney.
Yeah, Pink Whitney.
Yeah. Get yourself some Pink Whitney.
I have no idea what that
Honestly,
is.
you would like ices. Like,
Oh,
They're
he would
still
like
carbonated,
he'd like
but-
Bruhaps too.
Well, why? 'Cause
it's
they
like
just
drink-
like Yeah.
it's like drinking a lollipop that's like 20%,
I
dude.
don't like lollipops.
Those things are insane, bro.
It's
Those things
it's
are
nuts.
actually insane.
Those
I've
things
seen
kill.
people get iced. I've
That's
seen people
killer.
get
Yes.
iced.
Oh
You
yes.
just you put it up, you swirl it, and just fucking chug that shit.
Yeah. I I have not practiced chugging from glass bottles
You know, I haven't
'cause
ever
I'm a
practiced chugging in
mature-
general.
I like how Mark and I
responsible
are
adult.
just like the kids, and then Preston and Nick are the adults. Like, yeah.
Hey,
Well,
you don't have to
references
drink to
and
be
then,
an adult.
like,
That's bullshit.
and then
you can do whatever you want to do.
No, you drink in order to
Yeah,
be
exactly.
to be
And then
No.
a
like
mature, responsible adult.
Preston and Nick are like, yeah, references alcoholic
Because
beverage.
drinking
Yeah,
makes you
yeah.
mature and
No, but
responsible.
here is a real take, because that's obviously like a fake take. That's a joke. But if like you can limit your drinking, that is a mature, responsible adult. Like
I would
if you
hope
can
so.
have like
Yes.
if you can have
you're
like three
correct.
drinks and call it a night, like that
And
that
be
is
fine,
actually
yeah.
I'm saying like that requires more like maturity and responsibility than not drinking in the first place.
Yes.
Have you been
you're
able to do that before, Preston?
I did it last night.
Nice.
I had 2 shots of sake with my $40 of Chinese food.
Jeez,
Yeah.
$40
And-
for
and
just
yeah.
you? What did
Yes.
you get?
Preston's the
So-
chuggy
Yeah, it's in
emoji.
California.
Was it
He
just
is
expensive, or
California
did you
after
buy
all.
like a fucking
Okay.
feast?
It was a good amount of food.
$40 of Chinese food.
Yeah. So I got crab rangoons, which costs like $8, right? Eight crab rangoons for like $8. Then I got a plate of pork fried rice, which is supposed to be a meal. I found that one out afterwards. I ate that, and then I got the combo dinner, which is like an egg roll with a serving of Mongolian beef, a serving of
God.
sweet and sour pork,
Damn.
and then a serving of chow mein noodles.
That sounds
Well, you're
amazing.
very lucky. You're lucky. I just finished dinner, Preston.
Now,
That
now
made me
this comes with a grain of salt, right?
Wait, I
The
need
only
3 of
thing
these.
I had to eat leading up to that was a protein bar in the morning and an applesauce cake from my MRE because I was not hungry enough to touch the cheese spread.
Thank you, thank you for sharing, Preston. That was very brave of you.
that made me hungry.
Thank you.
I'm just saying, anybody who enjoys MREs, they don't know yet, and I'm envious of them.
They
Okay.
don't know that shit is like ass.
It's terrible. It just destroys your stomach. Your stomach is just demolished by MRE. It like literally goes into your stomach, clogs you up, and gives you heartburn.
Yeah.
Acid
I can see
reflux,
that.
baby. You got Tums?
But
Do they put Tums in the MREs?
No, that
They
would
should.
be the greatest thing ever. If they
They
put
should.
Tums in the MRE, like it would be okay. But no, they put like gum, so you can't even chew gum because you
And a
can't
lot
chew
of-
gum in uniform.
In a lot of ways, gum
So like,
makes
what the fuck?
In a lot of ways, gum can make acid reflux even worse.
Yeah, but yeah, exactly. Like, and they add like red pepper chili flakes to my chili mac MRE, which makes it like taste good, but it also makes it worse on the stomach. So it's like, well, on the one hand, I can have this mush that just doesn't taste very good, right? But the acid reflux won't be as bad. Or on the other hand, it'll taste good, but it's gonna kill me.
Let's.
And so I choose death every time.
We'll do some fan questions. I saw this one and I immediately I want to spend as much time as possible on this one.
Oh Lord.
Domino asks, would you rather fight a gorilla with a sword or never be able to turn left ever again? And I love the ambiguity because when you say fight a gorilla with a sword, do you mean that you have the sword, or are you fighting a gorilla that's just holding a sword?
I like to think fight a gorilla with a sword, like the gorilla has the sword.
I want to pose the thought of never turning left. Couldn't you, if you have to turn left, just like Tokyo drift into an intersection, like turning to the right and just like flip your car 180?
But yeah, but I think turning left means that your car ends up after one movement, or like after, I don't know. I don't know if that would count.
I'd fight a gorilla with a sword.
Also, when you say turning left, does that mean
Just fearless.
when you say turning left, does that mean you can't turn left in the car, or just you can't turn left in real life, like ever?
Okay, and also like the ambiguity is why I go with the gorilla with the sword, because like you never say what I'm like what I have.
That's
It's
true.
true.
You don't know what heat I'm packing. but, like,
If I have an M240 Bravo, that gorilla is I don't even need to say what that gorilla is going to become. You already know. You know?
Interesting. Yeah, I don't know, just the absurdity of the question. Like, damn, that's the real thinker right there. I really got to think about that.
I would think turn left, mainly because gorillas are scary. Gorillas are fucking scary. I don't care
But
what.
what
I
if
have.
You have an M240 Bravo.
But what if you can't turn left?
I promise you.
What if you can't turn left
If
ever
you give
again?
me
Like
a
in
230.
Oh my god, yeah, no, this is a
Yeah.
fucking...
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, that
It
thing
is a
turns into
40-pound crew served, gas operated, just gift
Fucking
from
mini
a
God.
gas operated. You have
It
to
is-
fucking
it is
yank on it like a
great.
lawnmower to get it started.
You do. You have to like pull it back twice, and you are literally told when using that thing, do not be gentle. Like if you try to be gentle with it, it will kick your ass.
Interesting.
Like beat it, and it's true.
Damn.
But what if you
It's
can't
true.
turn left ever? Like, what if like someone's like calling your name to your left? You have to turn the long way around. People are gonna look at you like a
An
freak.
extra quarter of a second is not that big of a deal to me. I'd rather do that.
Yeah, but
for
you
the rest
can't
of
turn
my
left in
life.
a car. You can't ever turn left in a car again.
Oh, go the
So
extra
if
block
Nick
and
were
turn
to
right
be-
Yeah,
a
but
bunch
if
of
you're on a
times.
highway, what if it's a highway exit?
It's that. Listen,
There are
listen.
no.
It's
Actually, there are highway exits.
This is the
as
Tokyo Drift argument.
Listen,
you just fucking
here's the
swerve
deal,
around
though.
where
Is
you
like
get to turn right.
it's that simple in like populated areas, right? Like New York City. Just go the extra block. It just takes an extra block. If you're in the middle of bumfuck nowhere, right? Like you have to turn left. Like
Yeah.
if you turn right, you're going to end up in a different county
Or a
by the
field.
time you get another chance to turn right. And like there's a ditch everywhere, so unless like your
I
little
like what-
Honda
no, hold on.
Civic is gonna clear a fucking ditch, which isn't gonna happen, right? Your Toyota Camry is gonna get fucking junked.
I like what Frostbite said, as Doc Hudson said in the movie Cars.
No, I like the
turn
one
right to
underneath
go
it.
left,
What if you're in public
turn right to go
transportation?
left.
What if you're in public
Yeah,
transport? Is it
exactly.
forbidden from turning if you're if you're on the
No,
subway?
No. You see, so what happens? What happens if the bus is turning left? You have to keep your orientation straight. So you have to stand up and spin around in circles while the bus is turning.
You're like a compass. You have to say you have to face north all the time as the public transportation turns.
Yeah.
Maybe.
But if I had to fight a gorilla and my only weapon was a sword, that's a
tough one.
that's a thinker, right? Because it's like I'm not very well versed in using swords. You know what I mean?
Also
So-
depends on the kind of sword, because some swords are bitches. Like
Exactly.
you couldn't
Exactly.
kill a gorilla with a rapier.
Or like a Minecraft sword,
Yeah.
like a real life.
If you had a
Like a-
diamond sword, you could kill a gorilla.
Easy.
Netherite,
That's easy.
netherite.
Netherite, that shit's
Enchanted,
down in one hit.
sharpness
That's
okay.
5,
That's cake.
Piece of cake.
knockback 3 is hitting, goes flying.
I'd still definitely go with the gorilla because it's like worst comes to worst, like I get pulverized and brutally killed in like 2 seconds, but then I don't have to deal with the inconvenience of never
Or-
being able to turn left
Turn
ever
left.
again in my life.
Or wait, but gorillas, like, if you don't piss them off,
Well, you have to fight it.
Well, no, like
you
you're,
have to
you're
fight.
fighting.
The prompt is you have to fight it.
what if I just go into
Like,
like
you
a Tarzan
you pissed
moment,
it
like a
off.
"You'll be in my heart" Tarzan moment? You think it'll calm down? I start
No.
reciting Phil Collins.
You
and
have to
No,
fight it.
stop.
That's part of the prompt.
That's like the easiest way to die is like think you're gonna reason
Singing
with it.
Phil Collins to a gorilla.
That's
Yes.
like a YouTube Shorts or TikTok video that ends up getting like 1 billion views. Like man dies to gorilla singing.
Yeah, exactly.
Collins. Yeah, you're right.
Okay.
No, I would definitely go with the sword.
We'll do another question. Let's
The
see.
fuck?
I like
This
that
is
question
so
a lot. I like that
stupid.
question a lot. I
This
like
is
that
so
one.
dumb.
That was a good one.
Sticks asks, if you could bring back one animal from extinction, what would it be? And guys, are we all thinking of the movie Jurassic Park? Are we all thinking of Jurassic?
No.
No.
Not.
Could you imagine? Did you fucking bring back a T-Rex? You're like, guys, the amount of content.
Okay.
All
So can I like store this up? Can I like save it, or do I have to do it now?
What do you mean? Are you really gonna think about this one?
Preston's
So
gonna create
like
Oh,
if
I know
polar
what I'm bringing
bears
back.
become extinct,
True.
right? Can I like
Oh.
save this up and then like save polar bear? Like I wouldn't save polar bears because fuck polar bears, right? But like, could I?
Could
No.
I?
In which case could I like leverage this for money? You know, have people like bid.
Preston's
Oh
got
my
Preston,
God!
Preston's
so,
got
like,
that
imagine- so,
Borpa
like, so
business.
So
The
Preston,
elephants
you're-
are going extinct. If you pay me $1 billion,
I will
give you more
save them.
elephants. I will give
Exactly.
So you're saying you're like
Exactly.
born. So you're saying you're like born with like the ability to one time bring back an extinct species, and you're like using that, and you know you have that gift. So you're using
You
it as
could literally
leverage?
then you know what you could do.
I would
Preston,
extort the shit out
No,
of that,
Preston,
dude.
you could literally hire people to go basically kill every single like. You could hire people to go kill all the elephants in the wild
That's
and be
what
like,
I would
I'll
do.
stop these people, and if you pay me, I will stop these people and bring back the elephants.
No, that's well, and that's like what counts as
This is a
bringing
pure
back,
Borpa business
right?
moment.
Is it okay? But hear me out. Like, what counts as bringing back? Is it like a breeding
Magic.
pair? Is it like two breeding pairs? Like, what is
Yeah.
bringing back?
Okay,
You
you
know
know,
what?
Preston,
Because,
don't,
like-
don't think about it too much. If you think about like, oh, like if you bring the polar bears and like they wouldn't be able to survive. And
Well, no, I'm
just-
just saying, like, honestly, you know what it would be? Wait, can it be like a species that's still alive but just not in an area anymore?
Preston's gonna like actually just destroy the planet with invasive species. Like, guys, remember how the
Can we just bring like
invasive
oh, fuck.
species is, guys? Remember how like European settlers brought over all these like awful animals to North America that just like destroyed the environment due to
Can we just like return the favor?
just put like a fucking like. But what
Give him an Uno reverse.
Saber-toothed tigers.
But like what American
Now, I
animal
want-
That's a good one.
saber-tooth
Saber-toothed tigers.
introduce them to the
Saber-toothed
European
I want
Europe-
the fluffy elephants back. I want the
Actually,
woolly
the
mammoths.
woolly
I don't.
mammoths.
That'd be
Woolly
pretty
mammoths
good.
would be cool.
That's
I
bad.
literally, actually, I just heard. I didn't know this was a thing. There is woolly rhinoceros. There is a woolly rhinoceros.
Yeah.
That is a thing.
Mm.
Like a
That'd be
fluffy
cool, too.
rhino.
Honestly,
It's the fluffy
I'd
rhino.
probably bring back like the megalodon,
No.
even though
the
that
Meg.
technically exists.
The Meg.
I would bring back some like
Bro, we've been watching
gigantic
this
sea
shit for an
creature
hour. The
that would
Meg is
just
not
like
here.
they would just like fucking chow, you know, and it would just cause so many problems, and so
Yeah.
many more people would be afraid of the water. Like, I would tell my kids I brought that shit back just to scare the living
The
piss out
Meg.
of them, dude.
Dude,
Yeah.
Dwight from The Office got killed by the Meg.
Exactly. That's canon. That's canon.
It's in the movie.
I'd
Ken.
still say saber-toothed tigers because they're cool.
Can we
But-
bring
but
back
you
a stupid
introduced
animal like a
them-
dodo?
You introduced them specifically back to Europe, so
Yeah.
just
They
to Europe.
existed in Europe, yeah.
Yeah, like, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
What if you
That-
brought back
that's-
like a does I just thought of a snowman and like a snowman's not a
yeah, you think
Bring it
I'm a Yeti?
I was like,
Yo,
where-
where's Frosty?
Hey, bring back the snowman.
I was like,
I
what if you
can
just-
bring back Frosty
like,
at
wh-
any
what
point
if
in
you-
the fucking year.
What if you just brought back like the snowmen to like Africa to the African plains?
So if
Bring back the Ice
we
Age?
brought back like dodo birds and gave them enough watermelons, like
What does that even mean?
What?
could
It's from
could we
Ice
learn
Age.
the
It's
kung
from
fu
Ice Age.
arts?
It's from
You know, like
it's from Ice Age, bro. Have you not know that? Wait,
we
no, that's
bring
not
back-
Ice. Is that
yeah, no, but I would definitely just go for like highest bidder, like, or
Preston would
I would
Borpa
go
business
for
the shit
highest.
out of this.
I would go for highest bidder, or I would like explore which one would be like the most ecologically devastating and bring that one back.
That would
Or I
definitely
would
be
just-
the Megalodon.
Or
think
I
that
would just
definitely be
say
the Megalodon.
I would just save it up and say bees.
But like
True.
not just
Yeah.
but just more bees, like more of them.
Only the good bees.
I mean, like
though.
there's definitely like some sort of extinct
I
bee
hate
that
bees.
could like
I hate bees.
kill
but
people.
Yeah, we need bees. I don't want
do
bees to
need
kill
bees.
people.
I'm about it.
Then no,
Fuck
go to
you,
Texas.
Preston.
Yeah,
You know,
just-
if there's one thing
Yeah,
to take
but
away,
but it'd be in like Europe. Like nobody even lives there. It's
Nobody
We send them to a
important.
country where like we need to get rid of people there. Like put
Like
bees
France.
in Cuba. No, why France?
Paris.
Put bees
Paris.
in Cuba.
Just the
no.
city?
No, just put bees.
The
Just
fucking
bees in
Eiffel Tower
Paris.
becomes the biggest like
Yes.
giant like Asian murder hornet hive ever. It's the entire
hell
thing.
yeah. But they
The
can't
city
leave.
becomes,
But
like,
they
a
can't
fucking
leave like Paris.
quarantine zone.
But they can't leave Paris city limits. Like it's just they're just
But
stuck
see,
in
Preston,
Paris.
the issue is once
That
the
would be
Hornets
so great.
Once the Hornets they wreak havoc across the city like basically just let's say everyone just evacuates the
Yeah,
city.
then they would just die.
No, but the
Well,
thing
wait,
is,
no.
once the city of Paris, once the government collapses, does the definition of the Paris city limits also collapse as well?
No.
Meaning that the Hornets
Does
are
it
free.
continue to expand?
No. What
If
they do
Paris
is they put
no
it.
longer
The
exists,
municipal
do
city
the
of Paris
wasps-
just
like,
collapse.
do the Hornets cease to exist, or do
No.
their limits
You see-
not exist?
I have an idea.
How
I have
does
an
this-
idea. I have an idea.
Okay.
So the
Paris
UN
is
would
full.
see that this is a problem, and they'd put a dome over Paris, like they did in the
Yes.
Simpsons movie.
Yes. Eba.
Eva.
Would that like? But
kill.
can bees live off of like cheese, like baguettes and cheese?
Yo, Ratatouille.
How long can bees live off?
No.
Preston
Do
just-
the would
No.
would the hornets become sentient and like
fact,
enslave
no.
people?
I don't think
Hey,
so.
what?
I never said hornets. Now. I never said
bees.
hornets.
But
I did.
but
I
people-
fucking
That
hate
show's
hornets.
a whack
I
ass
hate
episode
wasps.
to stream on
Fuck them.
Twitch.
Right?
No,
Fuck them.
I think Frostbite
Bees.
has a better one where the UN would just see it's a problem and then issue a strongly worded. They'd be like, "Hey,
These bees
Hey.
must stop.
Don't
do
Stop
that.
the fuck out.
Bees.
don't do that.
Bees.
Bees
Stop.
knock it off.
Don't do that." Okay. Well, let's see. What do you
Preston
maybe
is
do?
Preston will be stationed at the edge of Paris city limits
Just
with his
streaming.
fucking Bravo,
Just streaming.
just like waiting.
Yeah.
Sees a single bee, fucking lights that shit up,
Bah, 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 bah.
just evaporating.
Um,
This 762, you bee bitch.
Morrow and Luigi asks if you had to pick a chip flavor, what chip flavor would it be? One chip flavor.
Porridge.
Porridge. Wait, that's
No,
not
Cool
real.
Ranch.
Oh,
I need to
Cool
leave.
Ranch.
I saw.
Sorry
Cool
guys,
Ranch.
Nick,
Right,
fuck
cool
you.
Ranch.
I thought that's. I
Bro.
thought you said. I
What?
thought you said porridge. I was like,
What does porridge mean? What does
No,
what does it
like-
mean?
Like
No,
this.
no,
this
no,
was,
Marco,
This was
Nick
kind
said-
of like a silly question.
Nick said
because,
Cool
like,
Ranch, but I misheard it.
I mean, it's just
Porridge.
it's cool.
Oh,
Ranch,
then fuck
like-
you, Cary.
I thought he said porridge. I'm
No.
like, what the fuck kind of chip
No.
flavor is that?
I mean, like what? What else?
I'm a
what
salt
else
and
do we-
vinegar kind of guy.
I remember
Well,
this
you're,
is
you're a fucking degenerate. Shut up. you're
Yeah,
wrong.
I also
vinegar's
don't eat
nasty.
potato
Say
chips.
say something that also isn't Cool Ranch. Kid.
Fine, hint of lime Tostitos.
Shut
That's
the
my
fuck
shit.
up. You're a degenerate and wrong.
Those are okay at best.
Toast Tito.
Yeah,
Dude,
they aren't Cool Ranch.
chips and
I
salsa.
don't-
I forgot.
The
how-
last time I had Doritos, Preston, was probably like high school.
You're a degenerate and you're wrong.
I'm not wrong. That's the last time I had them.
Degen.
You are a degenerate and you
No!
are wrong. Yeah.
Do not start chanting. No.
This is
Fuck
the
that.
same-
Absolutely not.
Our opinion is correct.
because more people
Yours
think this
is
way.
wrong.
Your opinion is wrong, Marco.
Yes.
You are the minority, therefore you
See,
are incorrect.
No,
and what you're
it
saying
really
is
doesn't even
invalidated.
matter if you're the minority. Like, I'm just more vocal. Therefore, you're a degenerate and you're wrong.
This is the
I
same.
say more
like,
things, and my voice is louder.
this is
therefore
the same
what you say does
conversation
not
we
matter.
had, Preston, with like Preston was like, dude,
Prove,
could you
prove
imagine?
to me you're not a degenerate.
I'm not a fucking degenerate.
Just
You're a
saying so
degenerate
doesn't
and
matter.
you're wrong.
No. You're a degenerate.
What were you gonna
and
say,
you're
Carrie?
wrong.
So,
Sorry for
this is-
cutting you off.
You're
This
a
is the
degenerate.
same.
Everyone
thing we
is
had
entitled to their own
Wrong.
opinions, but you're wrong, and I hate you.
He's getting it now.
Yeah.
He's getting it. He
What the fuck?
understands.
No, so like this is the same conversation we had with Preston. Where Preston was like, dude, could you imagine like the amount of like oh fuck, well I forgot the term, but it's like the amount of like chemical engineering it takes to make a chip
Oh,
taste
yeah.
like tacos. Just like guys, let's just sit down.
Baconator
guys,
Pringles?
let's just invest like hundreds of millions. Let's just invest the entire budget of a blockbuster movie to try to make this chip taste like tacos, guys. Let's just invest like millions of dollars.
Try to make it taste like sushi. Let's make it taste like
Hey,
specifically
give me
a
1
spring roll.
second. I'll be back.
Like I thought when the question was asked, I thought it meant like if you could just make a chip flavor, just one like chip flavor that would just confuse the shit out of like porridge. Dude, could you imagine if Pringles like guys, like on the new Twitter account for like the memes, like guys, a new chip flavor is
Pringles
coming.
would go out of business.
Could you
Pringles would go
imagine,
out of
like, no,
business.
like,
No,
Pringles-
Pringles would be driven out of business.
Pringles, they have this whole marketing campaign. Like, guys, they're on Twitter, like, a new chip flavor is coming. Everyone's like, holy shit, what the fuck is trending on Twitter? Porridge.
Yeah, and then fuck Pringles would be trending on Twitter.
Dude, but could
What
you
the
imagine,
fuck
dude,
is this?
it would be like the PS5. Everyone would be wanting a taste of the porridge.
No,
Could
no,
you,
I don't
dude,
think so.
if
I
you-
really don't think
I
so.
think so. I would definitely
yeah,
want to try
wouldn't
it.
you want to see what a porridge potato chip tastes like?
No, I don't like what's being said right now. I'm
I
thoroughly
I
uncomfortable
agree.
with
Okay,
the
Fair.
fine,
subject.
fine, Mark.
agree.
What potato chip flavor would come out? Like, I need to try what that is. Like, I don't even care how much.
Peanut butter.
Okay, that's a good one too. Like, but yeah, like they should just make a whole like a collection of just like of dumb flavors. It's like, there's peanut butter, porridge. There's just like a Sprite.
Freshly cut grass, Sprite cranberry.
Mm,
I would
yeah.
eat the fuck out of a Sprite.
I would
cranberry
eat the
Pringle.
Sprite cranberry Fritos.
Or
yeah.
gasoline.
But-
Gasoline.
Oh, no, no,
Yo, gas
Missed the mark
flavor.
with that
Ga-
one. I'll be right back.
Gasoline flavored
no, you have to-
potato chips, Preston. Eh?
Okay, so while I was using the head, I did think there is another acceptable answer. Barbecue.
Barbecue's also
Uh-huh.
can't go wrong with barbecue.
Oh, barbecue lays, smacking.
You can't go
Okay.
wrong.
They're phenomenal. They are phenomenal.
But
They're pretty
just like
So no, Preston, while you were gone, we were
Hey.
just talking about like how like imagine if Pringles, they had their own like a huge marketing campaign on Twitter. A new Pringle flavor is coming. Holy shit, what the fuck is porridge? The new porridge Pringle flavor. And Mark's like, I would
Listen,
hate that, dude.
I'm-
People would want that shit. Dude, I want to try, dude. There'd be memes like I want to try the porridge Pringle.
The forbidden fruit.
So
porridge
I'm
Pringle.
I'm not gonna lie. Like I eat oatmeal every morning now because
Oatmeal's
I am
good.
old.
It's good. It's good for you.
and it's fucking dog shit. Okay, like it's absolutely horrendous. If they made no, listen, Marco,
It's just not
Oatmeal?
bad.
by itself, like I'm not talking like maple brown sugar oatmeal, right? I'm
Okay, but
talking
you can put
straight up
things in it.
oatmeal, right?
Put things in it.
No, you
I
can't.
do.
Like
I
what?
put
Like what?
fruit. I put fruit in it,
Okay,
Good.
that's
and it's
fine.
phenomenal,
Yeah.
right?
Okay.
I enjoy it,
So what's
but
the
the
issue
oatmeal
here?
is just fucking
No,
horrendous.
oatmeal's
Like I would
good.
never,
Oatmeal-
I would never want a chip this flavored just like
But
oatmeal.
would you want
Right?
to
Like,
try
the,
it?
Why not?
the
Why
beauty,
not?
the beauty of
Why would you want a
oatmeal
chip
is
that's
what you
porridge,
put in
though?
it.
But porridge chip.
Oh, yeah,
Like,
it's British
dude.
oatmeal, so it has even less flavor. Oh, yeah, that sounds great.
I mean, that's another great
that
like.
sounds phenomenal.
That's another great
That's-
like Pringles flavor. Like, have you ever want to try a British breakfast, a full English breakfast, but just too lazy? Well, we
Oh
just
my
condensed
God.
like beans, porridge, just condensed into
beans,
this
toast,
into this
porridge.
chip, into this
And-
Pringles chip.
and it all just tastes like cardboard. And they're like, ah, yes, this
mean,
is
dude,
the British
deep
flavors we
breakfast.
know.
They
and
would
love.
make so much money. You know the what's it called? Like that game where you have to taste like a jelly bean and figure out what the flavor or like whatever that game is where you spin the
Bean
wheel. Yeah.
drizzled.
Imagine if they had a same with Pringles, where it's like you either do you want this flavor Pringle or do you want like gasoline flavored Pringles? You're like, just like really fucking, dude. I just think it'd be the funniest thing if like a chip company like had a marketing campaign about a brand new flavor and it's just like the
It was
dumbest.
just dog shit.
It's just like no, but it's like bad to the point where people want to try it. Like that would totally be a thing. I don't know. I just think it'd just be funny as fuck. Gatorade, yeah, but Gatorade is like, dude, athletes would be having that shit. Imagine LeBron James just snacking on some Gatorade, Gatorade Pringles.
No, it's really packed with electrolytes, so it's actually pretty good for you, and it cuts out a lot of the sugar
It's like,
the Gatorade has in it. So it's actually a healthier alternative to Gatorade, as well as getting you some healthy fats.
exactly. It's like
that
NBA
are
Finals,
really
like
good while you're working out.
overtime, 30 seconds left on the sideline. He just
If it weren't for this combination of fats, Gatorade, fats, carbohydrates, and electrolytes, there's no way I would have been able to be successful.
exactly, yeah.
None.
And then they could do a whole for the 4th of July. They could do a whole American Pringle stack. We could relive the country's history, right? You could have like napalm flavored or oil flavored, or
yes.
just all the flavors of American history. Just stacked into there.
Napalm sticks to kids.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a song. I'd never heard of that. It's a song.
Well,
It's a thing.
you know what I At first, I was happy that Marco left.
What will you do with that knowledge?
At first, I was happy that Marco left, but now I have to stare at
Very
this Sicilian flag that's on the back of his chair.
I mean, you don't have to. That's by choice.
That's true, but it's just there, you know. It kind of.
Hey, remember, Sicily? Sicily's just North Africa, okay?
Culturally
Italy?
Culturally too, it's the same.
Italy is South Europe. Sicily is North Africa.
All right, bet I'm leaving again. Okay. Fuck
Yeah, yeah, you're goddamn right. You're goddamn right. That's why Northern
No,
Italians are actually
why is
better
he?
than
No,
Southern
I don't want to look at this. Dude,
Italians.
what the fuck is this flag? This is like a. It's like
That
a.
looks
my
so
people.
This is
disturbing.
awful. This is, dude, Preston.
Flag of
Preston,
my
do you remember the whole conversation we had
Cary-
about? Do you remember the whole
Gary
conversation?
told me to not use the R word, so I'm not going to
No.
use the R
Do
word.
I'm
not-
sorry,
describe
Listen,
that
what?
flag.
listen,
Okay,
listen.
but
Remember the whole
Why-
conversation we
why
had
three
about
likes?
vexillology? Remember?
I three.
Remember-
Your dick's
mem-
not that big. What's up?
Remember we had that whole conversation about vexillology,
that
the
big.
study of flags and just examples of really
Yes.
shitty flags, right?
Yes.
Like that example of a
Yes.
shitty flag. It's like just like some big no-nos of flags. One, if your flag has words on it, that's really no one should have to be able to fucking read your flag. If your flag
That's true.
has like that is
Okay,
bad.
unless
Stop hating on
it's
the
like,
Sicilian flag.
I don't
That's
know.
like a
I don't-
biblically
it can
accurate
have
angel.
words, but-
That's dude. It's oh my god. It's like a fucking what the fuck is that?
It hurts.
Yeah,
to
I've
look at.
I don't
never
like it.
I've never seen anybody angelic come out of Sicily. Oh, you want to be the picture of what comes out of Sicily, Marco?
I think I'm the role model for what Sicilian
No.
should look like.
Oh, well then, that explains a lot about Sicily.
Nepal is a Dorito flag. No, but Nepal's a decent flag. Like
Well-
there's some really like for example, anyone is Google
Alright,
the
alright, dude.
Milwaukee City flag. You will
Oh no.
you will want to die. Like or Google the
Hey,
Uh,
but at least they have an NBA championship now.
that's true.
They didn't the last time we talked
They should
about
put
it.
that in the flag. But there's
Literally
some
just put
there's
the
some
Milwaukee Bucks on the flag. Yeah.
it's more so specifically like country flags are usually pretty good because countries will invest the money into making a good sick flag. Like city flags
fuck
are
is
fucking
this?
awful, but like
Yeah.
most city flags are trash or like state flags because they
Wait,
just,
hold on.
they just
Can
don't
we-
care. Like
back to the
"Oh."
Milwaukee flag. If your
Yeah,
flag
it's
has a
atrocious.
website,
Exactly, it's so bad.
your flag
It's
has
atrocious.
a website.
Everyone,
Wait,
everyone
I
out there,
thought- I remember that.
there's a great TED talk just about this topic. It's funny, it's hilarious. He exposes flags. It's great. It's such a niche topic that you're just like, wow, I'm interested. It's like a 2 a.m. topic, a 2 a.m. YouTube topic. You know, where you're like, damn, I'm
wouldn't
interested
know.
into this now.
I
But
don't stay up. till
it's
late.
amazing. But there are some great city flags. Google the Chicago city flag. Oh my god, it's amazing. It's so clean. It's so or the Amsterdam city flag, fucking sick. And then there's like
It's a shame that Chicago has such a nice flag, but still has a lot of problems.
and then there's the Milwaukee city flag.
Like a lot of problems.
Yeah, this is bad.
Wait, give me a random ass city and I'm gonna look up its
Wait,
flag.
wait, Cary, they're voting to replace the
Moines.
flag.
Yeah,
They're
I
changing
did.
the
I
flag.
did hear that. Yeah.
Yo, let's
The
go
Moines
Milwaukee.
flag.
I
The
just
fuck is- Preston,
Yeah,
what the
you. I know for a fact that you clicking on that was. Did you mean Des Moines? Like, cause you don't
No.
know how to fucking spell it.
Des Moines. Oh
I
no,
spelled
the
it correctly, you
what was it?
fucker.
What was it?
No,
The
no. You literally clicked the showing results for, or did you mean?
oh, what's
No,
the
this
Moscow
is the
city
flag.
flag?
That's why you clicked Moscow.
Please don't be bad. It's too messy.
I mean, it's communist, so it is kind
Um,
of.
Yeah, that's the flag, but this is the one that came up first.
Okay, well, we won't
This
get
is
too
the one that came up first
far
for Des
into
Moines.
this,
It's in the
'cause-
podcast
hey,
chat.
Yeah,
they're
no, but see
they're-
that one, that first one, that's a
pro
pretty
flag.
good. That's a pretty good flag. Like it's
is.
great. It's fucking sick.
It is.
Again,
I disagree.
I cannot
think
recommend-
It's fucking
Come on.
goofy looking.
Come on.
I cannot recommend that TED Talk enough because it's just funny. You just like this guy's just like bringing up these awful state flags or city flags, and there's some good ones too. It's hilarious. But yeah, okay. Well, we've recording for an hour. I think it's a good time to stop. But everyone go watch that
I
because
agree.
now you can shit on flags and you can be like, I watched a TED Talk and you can feel smart because you learned something today.
Yeah.
Um,
Or you could I don't know, do something bold and read a book. Because they
Nah.
also have a lot
Or
of,
you can play
lot of good
games.
information.
You
True,
can go
video
like
games for
run naked through a park while eating Pringles.
Did you do eating porridge Pringles?
They
Mm.
can't arrest you
Porridge
for that
flavored
one.
Because
Because
Well,
if
see,
the
you
cops
see-
try to, if the cops try to,
still can.
if they try to arrest you, and you're like, wait, but look at these revolutionary new
You
Pringles I'm having.
just throw the Pringles at them like ninja stars,
And they
and then they like,
kill
and then
people.
they
Porridge,
instinctively
Porridge
consume.
Pringles, if you get hit with them, you turn British.
tea.
sounds
They get the
horrendous.
tea flavored Pringles. You start your teeth become crooked. You start just speaking in a British accent.
What if you get? What if
Yeah.
there's like people flavor, like One Direction flavored
That is-
Pringles? What would that taste like?
That sounds awful.
Would it just be like cologne
Or like Silk Sonic Pringles? What would Silk Sonic
I
Pringles?
feel like
Can
that's
we not have this they
Those
don't
would
have
taste like-
people don't have flavors.
Hey,
I mean, they.
Well, what if they
do.
did?
you haven't
What
tried.
if they did?
You haven't tried, Nick.
but it's kind of
Okay, hold on, wait. I want to
fucked
pose it.
up.
Has anyone
Cannibalism
listened to
is
the
a
new
general
Silk Sonic
rule, is,
album?
like,
Have you?
bad
Has
to
No,
anyone
we're gonna
listened
st-
to
we're gonna
anything with
st-
Silk
no.
Sonic?
We're gonna
Why?
stop.
Why
This shit
why
is
would I listen
fantastic,
to it?
'cause
Why
it's
would I listen to
fantastic.
it?
It is fantastic.
Shut the
Listen to
fuck
what?
up. You're so weird.
It is fantastic. Silk Sonic, that's Bruno Mars, baby. That shit is fan fucking tastic.
I do
Oh,
not
man.
care. You are weird.
Why?
Really kind of
Why?
cheating.
Preston, I'm just
Because
to,
you
look,
listen to music.
Preston, you want to know how
He's
upset I
a
I am with
music
the fact
listener,
that
guys. He's a
Yeah.
music listener. Get look at him.
Imagine
He's-
listening
listens
to
to
music.
music.
couldn't be
You know what music does? It distracts you from gaming.
me.
I haven't played video games in 3 weeks.
He's a
That's-
music
that's
listener.
why
That's a
That's why you're not a
mistake.
gamer.
That is a mistake.
I'm sorry. I have rehearsal. This
gamer.
little thing called Big Fish.
Hey, your gamer word pass has been revoked.
Dude,
How
we
dare you revoke my gamer word pass?
I'm
Who
sorry.
are you to judge my gaming? Who are you
I'm
to
a-
judge such a thing?
I'm a gamer.
Preston's the president of gaming. Do you know who you're speaking
Yeah.
to?
I'm the CEO, bitch.
He is the CEO of gaming. He owns
Okay.
gaming.
President is above CEO.
Oh,
So,
well, president. There you go. He is
So,
the
like,
president of
there's
gaming.
that.
I'm the chief president then.
That's not a
Yeah.
position. That's not a position. And
you,
now
you can
you've
be
just been arrested.
assistant chief president. But yeah, your gamer word pass is getting revoked.
Yeah.
So.
Preston has swung
What
the
do I have
gavel.
to
You're not
What do I have to
getting
do to
pardoned.
get it
There are no
back?
pardons for you,
I've,
Mark.
I've
What do I
bought
have to
I
do to
bought
get it back?
every version of Skyrim. Like that's how much of a gamer I
True.
am.
True.
Yeah.
That's so
Preston
sad.
has
Yeah.
single-handedly
That's my
funded
pre-
Todd Howard's pension at this point.
That's
Yes.
that's my president.
Yeah.
That's my president right there.
Yeah.
That's my president.
Preston has single-handedly kept Bethesda open by himself by buying
have.
every edition
Yep.
of Skyrim.
Could you imagine
Yep.
if Bethesda
All of
like
them.
they keep track of who has bought all editions of Skyrim and like sends them like a personal email like thank you.
Here you go. Here's Elder Scrolls 3 2 years early.
Holy shit! We didn't expect this.
Holy shit!
Elder Scrolls 3.
We
Elder
kept
Scrolls 6 movie.
we kept re-releasing this shit as as a fucking joke.
It's
But
like-
like you bought all this
Like,
stupid
This guy
shit.
stayed with it, bro.
Yeah, but you made this joke possible.
Yeah.
So here's a game code for you to buy Skyrim on the Epic Game Store. The one thing you don't have it on yet.
Yes.
You know, just like it's like
Exactly.
they're all like watching like, dude, that guy is not. It's like, bro, we drop it for the Samsung smart fridge. This guy's not gonna buy it for the Samsung smart fridge.
No,
like holy
no
shit.
shot. He gets
No,
it.
no.
the Samsung smart
They're like
fridge.
making bets in the office. Like, dude, there's no way this guy's
There's no
username
way no one's gonna.
No shot. No shot.
No
He
for
gets
the,
it.
shot.
for the
bro.
Bethesda, for the Samsung smart fridge, and there's like no way, like dude, there's no way this guy's username is this guy is gonna buy it for the fucking Tesla Model 3.
There's-
Preston buys a Tesla just so he can.
There's no way this dude has it on the LG smart home toilet, dude. No shot.
No shot. MP
No
Caster
way.
is gonna
There's
buy.
no way, there's no way he bought it for his Roomba, bro. There's no way he plays Skyrim on his Roomba.
Yeah, exactly. I have played Skyrim and Doom on every piece of hardware ever released.
Can you play? Do you think you can play Doom on a drill or something?
Yes.
I'm like
Anything with a motor.
a drill with like a screen.
Anything with a motor and a battery, you can do it.
Yes.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Remember
like
when Cary
one of
wanted to
the-
end the podcast?
One of the
Yeah.
electronic photo frames.
But we're just bullying him into extending it.
Nah, it's okay.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, why would you still say subscribe to us for almost 3 years?
Podcast end. Goodbye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.